Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechakodash. Secondly, we want to give double honors to the elders apostles, the great millstone, who rule well and teach well, and who are the truly this is Israel today. I also like to give another shout out to the head of the Man of Israel camp, Ak-Kazak, whom I teach under down here in Greenville, South Carolina. I also like to give another shout out to Yeshua Akim throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth in all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. I also like to give another shout out to you Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, coming back to our heritage in these last days. And a quick shout out to you few outwalk, you sisters out there that stand in order and doing what y'all need to do in these last days. To y'all, I like to say shalom. All right, and today's video I'm going to is this article that I saw on the End Times headline. All right, and basically going into famine. All right, and the heading says stock up while you still can. It says stock up while you still can. 2.4 billion people are already impacted by new global famine accelerating. You see, and the thing about the elect, we're not going to stock up, man. All right. These people that don't know what the hell is going on, or the people that's not a part of the elect, they're going to stock up. You see? They're going to stock up. And ultimately, they stocking up for the elect. You see? Because you stocking up, ain't no telling where the Lord going to have you at. The Lord might not have you at your house. So that's why I said there's really no point of you stocking up, because you stocking up with all this food at your house, but you might fuck around and be 2 hours away from your house. You don't know, when shit gonna hit the fan, So that's why I say it's pointless to really stock up. You see? And like I say, they really stocking up for the elect. You see? The Lord's having all these Edomites, mainly because, these Edomites is the one who's stocking up. Jake can't really afford to stock up like that, So, really the Lord is allowing all these rich Edomites, throughout the four corners of the earth, to do all this stocking, so they can prepare this food for the elect, you see? Because the Lord gonna have the elect, somewhere in the wilderness, and then they might find a house that just got a whole bunch of canned goods, food, water, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna and the elect gonna cook that while, the people who stock that food up might be somewhere else. Like I said, they might be 2 hours away from their house, and they did all this packing for what? You see? They go down and say global food supplies just keep getting even tighter, and global hunger has risen to extremely alarming levels. People on the other side of the world are literally starving to death as I write this article. But most of us in the Western world simply do not care about the millions that are deeply suffering, because the mainstream media hardly ever talks about what is happening. And thank you, higher ups, the people who control the earth, man. Thank them, because they the ones that's throwing out all the, like these fast food restaurants. They throw out plenty of food every day, man, and they're not even allowed to give it out. You see, but they could be giving that food to the hungry. So thank them. You see, it ain't going unnoticed. They know this shit is going on, but that's what happens when you let the wicked rule. You see, they know that it's thousands, millions of people that's homeless that can't even feed themselves. They know that, but what are they doing to try to stop it? Nothing. Only thing they'll do is get a little commercial, make a little really for the other countries, and that money not even going to them. You see, they and the funny thing is, those other countries doing the same thing with America, man. You see. So it says, but the truth is that we are feeding, but the truth is that we are feeling the impact of this global food crisis too. As I warn my readers repeatedly, the primary way that this crisis would manifest itself in wealthy countries during the early stages would be through higher food prices. And that is precisely what we are witnessing. On Friday, I went to the grocery store, and a small bag of chips that I could once buy on sale for 99 cents has now regular price of $5.99 stamped on it. So $6 for some fucking potato chips, man. That is insane. That's damn near the damn price of milk, and bread, man, down there for some damn chips, man. That's crazy. We'll read this little half. Throughout the store, there were so many products that I refused to purchase because I thought that they had simply become way too expensive. But those prices are not going back down to where they once were. Food inflation is here to stay, and the entire planet is going to suffer as a result. You see, and we not finna suffer. Y'all niggas is. You see, the Lord gonna make sure his elect be fed, just like how he fed Daniel in the lion's den, man. Just like how he fed Elijah with the raven, the bird, So we got no worries, man. You see. So I'm in it with that. We'll get some scriptures. Right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 13. It says, therefore thus said the Lord Yahweh God, behold, my servants. And who are the Lord's servants? The elect. The ones who going out to the highways and byways, teaching and, doing the videos, being brotherly to the brothers, right? Those are the Lord's servants. It says, behold, my servants should eat, but ye should be hungry. Behold, my servants should drink, but ye should be thirsty. Behold, my servants should rejoice, but ye should be ashamed. You see that? The Lord said his servant's going to eat, man. But you niggas are going to be hungry. Not the entire planet. Well, you can say the entire planet, but, hey, just know that the Lord's elect that's in that planet is not going to hunger. You see? It says, but ye should be hungry. You see, you 2/3 niggas, y'all going to be hungry, man. Y'all ain't going to have no food, man. You see? And it says, behold, my servant should drink, but ye should be thirsty. You see, you niggas ain't gonna have no water to drink. Niggas gonna be thirsty, man. You see? If I'm not mistaken, the body can't go, I want to say 3 to 5 days without water, man. It says, behold, my servant should rejoice, but ye should be ashamed. You see? We're gonna be rejoicing on that day, man, because we know the Lord is gonna be with us. You see? But you niggas gonna be ashamed, because the main reason y'all gonna be ashamed because y'all didn't take heed into what we were saying. You see, y'all niggas gonna be ashamed on that day, man. Y'all gonna be confounded, looking lost, looking stupid. You see? And we're gonna mock y'all too. You see, we're gonna be laughing at y'all. You see? Because y'all should have took heed, man, when we tried to tell y'all, when we tried to give y'all that warning. But guess what y'all did? Laugh, scoff, told us we was crazy, saying we weren't gonna see that day. Hey, I can't wait, man. I can't wait till that day. Alright? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 8. It says, and I looked at, and behold, a pale horse. Now, these are the 4 horses that the Lord mentioned, It says, and I looked at, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth, which is America. Alright? Over the 4th part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. You see? So the Lord got a horse, that represents power, right? Right? And that power was given to that horse to what? And his ultimate is going to be due through Esau, because he's the one that's controlling the shit that's going on, right? And it said, all right, it said to kill with the sword, because niggas going to be getting killed with guns out here, right? Different killing instruments, right? Especially when this famine going, you got niggas breaking in your house, right? Killing you for your goods, right? It says, and with hunger, you see? Because you niggas gonna die of famine. Whether you want to believe it or not, a lot of you niggas gonna die over famine. You see? And I wonder how you fucking nigga woman is gonna feed y'all kids on that day when y'all ain't getting no more EBT and food assistance, government assistance and shit. How y'all gonna feed y'all kids, man? You see? Because really, majority of y'all depending on the government. You see? It says, and power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the field. With the beasts of the earth, right? You're going to have literal animals, killing niggas. You see, you gonna have these hungry lions and tigers and shit, bears and shit that's gonna come out and start eating you niggas, man. Those are the times we coming into, man. Those are the times we coming into. And why y'all niggas out here just thinking shit just funny game, man. It ain't, bro. We about to come into some tough times. Jacob's trouble, man. Jeremiah 30:7, man. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, shrinking through for want of the fruit of the field. You see? The scripture say, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. So the Lord is saying basically, nigga, it's better for you to die by a gun or any killing instrument to die of hunger, because if you die from a gunshot wound, that's pretty much kind of an instant death than compared to hunger. Because hunger, that shit, you gonna suffer. Because you just ain't gonna die overnight. It's gonna take until whenever your body run out and your body just start eating itself, man. And that could take up damn near to 5 days, man. So you can be in pain for 5 days with no food, no water, just suffering, man. That's a slow death. That's why the scripture says it's better to die of hunger. It's better to die by the sword than the hunger, because dying of hunger or famine, that's a slow, painful death. A slow, painful death, man. Who would want to go through that, man? You see? Who would want to not eat and have their stomach just eating itself for damn near 3 to 5 days, man? I know not I would have died by the sword, you see? Then to die that death, man. Because that's a slow, painful death, like I said. All right, this is the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. You see? It says in that time friends shall fight against one another like enemies. So you thinking that person, your brother, your sister, your friend, y'all gonna fight like enemies during that day, like y'all never knew each other. And I like it when people say, oh, that's my friend, I trust him. We're gonna see how much you trust him in the day of rise when it really come down to it and you ain't no food. You're gonna see how much of a friend that is. You see? Like the scripture says, if you get a friend, prove him first, roughly paraphrasing. You gotta prove that person that they're worthy of being your friend. You see? Because niggas tend to turn on you when shit hit the fan, man. You either gonna get snitched on or something gonna happen. So we're gonna see how much of a friend that is towards you, man. A lot of y'all saying, y'all solid, y'all 100. Hey, man, you're gonna see how much, like this, matter of fact, like the script say, another point too, what the script say in Matthews, his foes should be there in his household, roughly paraphrasing. So your own enemies gonna be in your household as well. Hey, those are times we just coming into, man. You're gonna see how much of a brother that is, or you're gonna see how much of a sister, a mother, father, friend. You're gonna see how much of a friend they is on that day, man. It says at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, like they ever knew each other, man. Ain't that crazy, man? Anyway, 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. You see, the Lord said a man shall have no pity, meaning showing no mercy on his neighbor or whoever beside him they got that live beside him, man. It says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, famine, and for great tribulation. See, like I said, you gonna have niggas breaking into your houses, with a gun, actual sword, because of the lack of bread. You see, it ain't because they want to do it. It's because they trying to feed their family, man. Just like how you trying to feed your family, they gonna try to feed their family, and they gonna do whatever it takes to to feed their family, man. Like I said, they might not want to do it. Y'all might be real good neighbors, but guess what? Hey, during that day, man, hey, all that shit gonna be thrown out the window. You see? They gonna be stealing your goods, killing your ass, and guess what? They ain't gonna have no remorse for it. They gonna be like, shit, I had to do what I had to do. That's gonna be niggas' mindsets, man. I had to do what I had to do. I had to feed my family. I ain't want to do it, but, you know, I had to do it. That I'm telling you, man, that's gonna be niggas' mindset. You see? But the Lord gonna make sure his select don't have to, you know, the Lord gonna make sure his select not gonna have to kill a brother over some food. No, the Lord gonna make sure every brother eat, man. And to be real with you, you know, me and the brother was talking, me and the brother Aliyah, you know, we was talking, and we was like, shit, the Lord might give us some food that feed us until the Lord, no, he was like, the Lord, you know, might feed us something that, you know, that have us not be hungry until the Lord, you know, deliver us, man. You see? That's the Lord we serve. You see? So we have nothing to want for. We have nothing to be scared of. Even though, you know, we might be a little shaken up. But we know that we're going to be good because we put our whole trust into Yahweh Shem our shot, man. You see? We'll end it off with this. 2 Esdras chapter 15 and verse 58. It says, they that be in the mountains should die of hunger and eat their own flesh and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. You see, you're going to have niggas that's going to be eating their own flesh, their own, you know, kids' flesh, and drinking their own blood, drinking their own kids' blood. Cannibalism coming back, man. And it's coming back 10 times worse than what it was before, man. You know? Like, hey, why you think a lot of these Israelites are starting to have kids, man? A lot of them, man, you know, and I'm young. I'm 21, but you having a lot of 15, 16, 18, 19-year-olds having little kids. What the fuck they gonna do in the day around? You see? They gonna be eating their kids, man. They might say, nah, I ain't eating my kids. I ain't eating no human flesh. I'm telling you, but when you hungry, your mind just gonna, your brain stop working, man. So your brain just gonna be doing whatever it's gonna do. And what y'all gonna be eating y'all kids, man. It's already written. And the Lord's word ain't gonna come back void. It's gonna happen. You know, we might know people who gonna actually do that. Family members might do it. You know. Shit, they might fuck around trying to eat your ass. You know. But I mean it with that. Lord willing, this video was edifying. I'm gonna close out giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Shalom till the next time. Shalom.